Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hi. Hey, gang. How you doing? Actually, I hate this. I'm just gonna... I swear to God, I didn't want to do... I'm gonna move this closer. I didn't want to do makeup today. But at the same time, I didn't want to... don't like the way I look, so... One of those days. Do you know what I mean? Hey, gang. How are you? I had my first day at my new job today. My new post-grad job. Though I guess I don't graduate for another... just under 2 weeks. So, that's fun. But I'm basically finished with finals except for like 2. And even one of those is like weird. And one of them I actually finished today for that. Then the goalpost changed. So like my professor changed the date on me, and I'm like, but I was all geared up to do it today. I mean, I guess now I have more time to like fix it, and it means I don't have to rush to do the design statement today. But still, like, now you expect me to keep working on it next week because you're gonna give me playtest notes and stuff this week, and it's like I had kind of planned that this was gonna be it. So, Jesse, if you're out there, why would you do this to me? I'll meet with him early next week. Just get it out of the way. Because I'm ready to be done. My brain is already gone. I've been talking about it on Twitter. But my brain has already left the chat. Like, she's not in... My brain is no longer in school anymore. My brain has moved on. I had my first full day at work, like I just said. So I am, as the kids say, donezo. I'm donezo. Going to get the keys to my apartment tomorrow, so that's fun. Let's turn this on. Soften up my look. Rar, I think? I don't know. Oh God, I feel ugly. I hate when that happens. Ooh, I got the hiccups. When you see yourself and you're like, oh, is that what I look like? And you're just like hit with the realization that you don't look like how you want to. I got Casablanca some new, I'm trying to like stay within the thing because I realize my audio's been getting worse lately. I don't know why. I think it's that I'm just not close enough to the mic, but like I don't want to be all the way up here, and I think the echo like fucks with things, but the new room should help. I got Casablanca new bowls because I'm leaving him alone for a weekend or two, and I need him to be able to deal with that. So he has those self-feeding things, except they work on gravity because I couldn't afford the timer ones because the timer ones are like $90. So instead, I know for a fact he is going to eat so much, and probably throw up all over the place, and I'm going to come back to a mess, but he will be fed. Because I can't have anyone come feed him because of COVID regulations. So, that's fun. That's where I'm at. Other than that, you guys can kind of see my jeans chilling over here. These are my drying rack is over here, so you guys can kind of see that. But that's why I'm a bit like, today I got up at 7:05 for a shift at 8. And I meant to get up at 6:30, but then I didn't fall asleep till like 1 a.m. Because I was reading something on AO3. Because I never got out of my, fan fiction phase. Never happens. Never happens to me. So that was fun. So we are going to play Mass Effect 2 today. Played Mass Effect last week, and then next week we'll probably play, I don't know if we'll play Mass Effect 3. We might just keep playing Mass Effect 2, because I want to get to Garrus, but I know I can't do that in like 2 hours while also talking. So maybe we'll just play Mass Effect 2 for the next like 2 or 3 weeks, just because while I'm going through like that transitional period of job scheduling, and I have my schedule for next week, and then the week after that is a little bit up in the air, because next week my job is doing a project, so I'm taking over for the normal morning shift. It's kind of like a cover, and I'm going to still be on the morning shifts, but they're going to be like, it's going to change, but like it's going to adjust a little bit, so I don't know my exact schedule, but I do know that I will have my afternoons free from here on out. And once the 19th hits, I'm not going to have... Well, I technically have stuff going on the 20th. So I might pop from this stream to the next stream, / be hosting. Instead of my normal stream, you guys might get on the 20th and 21st, me hosting the NYU Game Center channel while they do the Senior Showcase. So watch the Senior Showcase for NYU that Thursday instead of watching me, because my capstone will be in it. And if you want to support my capstone and learn about it and see the trailer that I'm working on, showing off my dope editing skills, then you can see what I've been working on all year. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to keep working on it further on, but yeah. And next week actually is the play test. We're calling it a play test, but play test of the theory that I've put together in this manual that I've written. For those of you who don't know, I've written a Dungeons & Dragons manual for acting performers. An actor's manual for Dungeons & Dragons for like shows like Critical, for like actors who are coming into shows like Critical Role and Adventure Zone, those sorts of shows. That's what I've been doing. So on this upcoming Thursday, not today, but next week, we're going to do what I'm calling a playtest of that using my using me and my friends who you guys have seen before. You've seen pretty much all of them before on here. A Done With You, Just a Humble Goblin, my friend Bon, General Grigas. We actually all have a D&D kind of session together. So we are going to be doing that next Thursday. My friend Vaughn is a wonderful DM, which means I'll actually be playing a character, putting my own theory to practice as a performer. So I know it best, but I'm going to be putting it to practice, and then other people are going to be putting it to practice. So it'll be fun. I'm really, really excited. Yeah, I'm excited for you to also, guys, meet my character, who I will introduce next week, obviously. But I'm excited for you guys to meet him, not in his normal form, hint, hint. But he's he's one of my favorite characters that I've ever made, and he's a lot of fun. So yeah, we're gonna play Mass Effect 2 now. Let's play some Mass Effect. I'm having a good day. I have my third coffee of the day, sitting over there because of I had my first one when I got to work, in bits and pieces because I can't drink on the floor because of COVID. So I have to like peel off to go take a sip of my coffee, and then I had a second one on the way home, and then now I'm having my third one. But I actually got work done today, and I'm feeling energized because I've been up all day like a normal person. So hopefully that works out. But once I'm moved in, I am also hoping that the Tuesday night, so the 18th, no, not the 18th, my mom will be around. The Monday, I think that Monday night, great. That was my new landlord confirming something with me. The Monday night, which would be the 17th. Cool. I'm going to soft plans to do a baking stream again. We're going to make sweet rolls again. I'm going back to my roots. We're going to make some more sweet rolls, just to kind of celebrate that I can bake there again if I have my Wi-Fi up by then, which I should, because literally tomorrow, right after I do my walkthrough, and get my keys, I'm calling like the electric company, the gas company, and the Wi-Fi and the internet people. I need to see, I liked what Verizon had, but I need to see if they're actually in that area or if their form lied to me. If not, then I'm going to use like a different service that actually fits there. But let's play some Mass Effect. Thank you for the lurks, Badger. I appreciate them, as always. I am a lurk man. I love the lurks. I really do. Put on my headphones. And I started saving up for this game, for my gaming desk, which I'm very, very excited about. I can put my Amazon streaming wish list somewhere, but it's like really expensive, so I don't want people to actually buy it for me. Like, the fact that you guys support me financially and stuff like that. But, slowly but surely, this is the best Mass Effect game. Not gonna lie, though. This is the best one. Absolute best one. This is the best one. Let me get some water, please. the one thing, like, you don't need to check the downloadable content. I don't really care. Oh, is it frozen? Oh, she is. Oh, there we go. Do I have one for her already? Do I have a Katarina save yet? Oh, I do. Wow. Oh, wow. I've played her. I guess we'll do it again. Yet again, Katarina. Do I have other ones? Katarina. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is my Paragon, this is my main, and this is my Renegade. Okay, so I must have started from here instead of Mass Effect 1. Either that or the data got corrupted for Mass Effect 1. I do not know. So we are going to just start a new Katarina save. New. Import. Let's just say import ME2. No, import ME1 then. Yeah, because I don't like I said before, I don't like playing Mass Effect 1. Like, out of all of them, she's not my favorite. Mass Effect 1 always is just like, it's like we talked about last week, it's just missing stuff for me. Like, it's just not fun to play. I'm keeping my mic over here, but like, let me move this. I hope it doesn't fall. There we go. Now I can see while I talk. Oh my god. I have like an eyelash stuck in my eye. Cool. Name, Katarina, adept, psychological profile, sure. Rex survived. Kaidan Alenko. No, I wanted to fix Kaidan being killed. I did. I kill Kaidan with Katarina, unfortunately. I like him over Ashley because I think Ashley is underwritten. Like a lot of BioWare female characters. But at the same time, I'm a huge fan of, I needed the full soldier, for my party. So I killed Kaidan. It's very, very rude.
Right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, but leaving the Council to die. Humanity's place in the galaxy is stronger than ever. And still, it's not enough.
Jesus.
Humans may control the Council, but Shepard remains our best hope.
Hey, Martin Sheen! I always forget about him.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
Why does Miranda walk like that?
It's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished.
Cerberus isn't humanity, asshole.
They'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon.
Is she?
But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
It is a little weird that everything rests on Shepard. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilizations every 50,000 years, have returned. To quell the rumors, I lost track. They're sending me, a goddamn war hero. Look how much better this looks. Looking at it again, I will admit that it could look better, but I still am of the opinion
4 days searching up and down
that
this sector,
it's
and we haven't
not
found any
enough
sign of Geth activity.
to warrant a
Ships
remaster.
were missing here in the past month. Something happened to him.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Whoop, here we go. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Time to get our asses
Changing
kicked.
course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace
Nice camera work. We love that camera work. Oop, here it comes. Oh god, it's so good. This is just such a good way to create a game.
Presley!
This is just such a good way to start a game. I'm losing my mind.
Somebody get that fire out!
Look at Joker go. Look at it. Look, like you don't expect a video game to start like this. Look at Liara go. Look at her go. That's my girl. I just like the idea that Liara is the only one who stayed on.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
They damn well better.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I gave you an order, bitch! Pink girl. Yeah, they gave Liara pink armor! Joker's crippled ass? What the fuck? Excuse me. Hello?
Hell out of here!
Katarina is not playing games. This is just such a good way to start a video game. What a sequel. Mass Effect. Nobody does it like Mass Effect. Whoop, she did. Holy shit, her neck just went. Da 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 da. Tell me if it's too loud for y'all, because it shouldn't be. I'm hearing it through my headphones, and it's super loud in my headphones, so I cannot hear myself. But it shouldn't be the same amount of loud through you guys' sense. Whoop. Yeah, I'm going to the cockpit. Joker, you fucking idiot. Oh god, that's fire.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Whoa! Look at that. That's just such a good, like all the chaos and the insanity, and then it, like, plops into this blue, like, lighting frame of space, and, like, gives you, like, a pause to just see the damage and the horror that it's constructed. It's just so good and cinematic, and I love it so much. God, this is a good video game. And then it pops back in to the insanity. It's so wonderful.
The Normandy. I can still save her.
Don't you throw your life away.
Lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
Joker loves his ship more than anything. Here they come. Boom! Why do I have boob cups?
Watch the arm.
I like how there's like a thing right there for them. And she just manages to get the thing and save Joker's life and gets her ass blown into space and murked. It's just such a Shepard way to die. And like the Commander Shepard who you spent the whole last time like learning to be a hero and like just be insane, and her just like panicking while her like oxygen tank dies and she takes her last breath and like it zooms out on her body like going into orbit and falling to the planet. Oh, look at that music change. Oh, this game is so good. Oh. Oh, oh, it hits. That hits right here. Just, you know? Just wow. Just wow.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Wow, Jason Todd? I didn't know Jason Todd was in this game. That's not a poll. DC isn't a poll, right? That's one of the few things I know about DC really well. It's just Jason Todd. What a man. Hottest of the bats. Jason Todd. And that's just because I own Under the Red Hood, like the animated series, like the animated, what is it called? Animated movie. I own it for DVD because my dad just had it and it just kind of ended up in my DVD collection. So I've just kind of had it this whole time. Oh, that's a good loading screen. And it's only here. This is only here. Like, oh, it's just the little things. But like, so I owned Under the Red Hood, so like I fell in love with like Jason Todd for some reason. There she is! I love her. No, go back. Adept. We are a biotics family in this house. I get a following bonus power, huh? I'm gonna do dominate, because I like it. I don't remember what it is, but I want it. Alright, Katarina time! Katarina time! God, Mass Effect 2 is just so good. BioWare's constantly talking about, like, moral shades of gray, and I feel like Mass Effect 2 is one of the only games they've ever made where they actually achieved, like, a morally gray, like, story that actually works. Because, like, in Dragon Age Origins a little bit, but, you know, you're fighting monsters, so, like, it only happens every, like, couple missions. Like, the Redcliffe entirely.
Give it a sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing.
The Redcliffes in Dragon Age Origins is pretty much one of the few, actually morally gray decisions you have to make.
Now.
Hold on, I keep getting distracted by the, like,
Heart rate dropping. Stat
God.
falling back in
Oh, man, this audio is good.
too close. We almost lost her.
told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Why did they do Miranda like that? Somebody give this girl some, like, non-skin tight clothing. But, like, Mass Effect 2 is, like, genuinely a morally gray thing to see. Whoop. That's what we call an whoop. Shepard cannot catch a break. So, like, thanks, Miranda. So, like, as I was saying, like, it's one of the very few morally gray, games that BioWare has actually managed. Like, from working with what amounts to a terrorist organization, but they're doing the right thing for once, and then, like, to the final option, to the suicide mission, to recruiting your friends, to the existence of Archangel, to, like, everything in between. It's just so well put together as, like, a morally gray concept. Working for the greater good, but using, like, even on the Paragon route, having to often use non-morally gray, like, weird ways to do it. It's just wonderful. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, there's a reason you get arrested at the end of the game, you know? It's just so good. But, like, Dragon Age is, like, their morally gray story, thing that they tout as, like, having, like, gray morals and, like, trying to tell a neither good nor evil story. But, like, they put too much into it, and now it's just like there is very obviously an evil side to everything. Like, Loghain was the closest they came to like a true morally gray villain in those games, and it like, he has the Solus problem where he does one action too far or has like one thing too far. For Loghain, I don't give a shit about the Warden stuff. I don't give a shit about any of that. It's the allowing how to sell elves into slavery to fund Denerim. That end. That's the end of that. That is the end of Loghain. That is the end of my rope with Loghain. Like, done. Absolutely not. Evil character immediately. The second you start, like, the second slavery is on the table, it's over. You're an evil character now. Bye. Sorry. And then like, Solus is the next, like, best morally gray villain, but, like, genocide, they went one thing too far. Like, it would have been, I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, but it would have been, but anyway, here's my take on Solus as a character. His plan would be so much more interesting if taking down the Veil wasn't going to kill everybody. If it was just, if he knew that it was going to end in casualties, yes, and it was going to end probably in the humans especially, being, their numbers being extremely eradicated, but the elves would survive. But the elves would survive and be able to start anew. But like the elves would survive except those who were killed in the run-up. But the majority of elven kind would survive and get their power back. Like, that would make it, like, it's just such a simple change, but it would make such a, like, difference. Because you wouldn't, like, you would sit there the whole time and be like, do I want to fight him? But because it seems like they're setting up all these, like, they have to set up these villains as, like, people that you are going to fight and not going to have the option to turn. Because obviously it's still, like, wrong, but if taking down the Veil becomes a, like, an option of, like, it becomes a story of, like, how far can you go to save your people, as opposed to someone not knowing what saving their people means at all. Maybe I'm wrong about Dragon Age 4, but I just think Solus as a villain is going to disappoint me. I think he's going to disappoint me, because my brain is just like, what I thought he was doing is better. I don't know why I'm talking about Dragon Age. I got my mind on Dragon Age, and no one's in chat, so, like, I'm just talking to myself. So, I managed to get on Dragon Age again. Anyway, let's play some Mass Effect. BioWare, you know?
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Hey,
doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover. Keep your head...
this is just such a good tutorial. God, everything about this game just makes so much more sense.
For your pistol.
Yeah, I got the...
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get you to the shuttles.
like, it's just, this is so good, man. Look at it. Look at me go. Like, it just makes so much more sense as a game.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Like, this tutorial makes so much more sense. Like, I know what's going on now, and it isn't distracting from the game. Ah, fuck! There we go! And also, L2 does what I want it to do. And, like, the UI makes more sense. Mass Effect 2, man. What a game. This is just so much more workable.
Nice work, Shepard.
Goodbye, people who are dying.
Can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading you.
Ooh.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Boom!
Elevator down 1 floor.
Motherfucker! Alright.
Hurry, get to the door.
Yeet!
You're doing great, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got
Whoop!
closing in on my position.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery.
Whoop!
Organs aren't yet functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far.
4 billion credits just to save my life. Wonderful. Ah, bye, Cerberus dog! I have one singular. Ooh.
Collision proximity.
Boom! Boom! We do a stab, we do a shoot, we do a shoot and a stab.
Thought you were still a work in progress.
Hey, what's going on?
Look, pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you?
I love her!
Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you.
Jacob! That's my dude.
I've been stationed here for.
Hostiles detected.
What did you expect was going to happen when you poked your head out, you asshole?
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I'm just gonna go on. I just looked up who the big bad evil was of Mass Effect and how they are morons. Wait, who's morons? Wait, the Reapers? The Reapers are morons? Or Cerberus are morons? Who's the moron? You gotta be clear. Is BioWare the moron? They are, because they haven't hired me yet. Reapers. Yeah, I'm still unclear about the Reapers' motivations. Other than programming. Like, who programmed them and why? Like, part of me, like, I think maybe they talk about it at some point, but, like, I cannot remember.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a bionic.
Cool.
I've got him!
Whoop.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
I have a biotic power. I don't need your biotic powers. I have my own biotic powers. The Leviathans. And they look like the Reapers, but they were like the apex predator. Yeah.
Running low on thermal clips. Let me know when you want my biotics.
I know about your biotics, Jacob. I don't need you to tell me about them.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Yeah, let's go. I don't give a shit about the questions. I've watched this game too many
Where
times.
the mechs are thick.
Watched, played.
Probably best if we... Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there?
I like the fruiting. They wanted to stop races from building robots that killed them, so they made an AI that made robots that end up killing us.
Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I forgot about that. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Ay. Jesus. I feel like they didn't know where they were going with the Reapers. And so they, like...
Let's get out of here.
We're gonna take the Silver's Tunnel. Fun. Ooh, I don't like that blinky. She doing a blinky.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Impact event.
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
Hostile forces have engaged. Offline.
Impact imminent.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down.
Yeah, they did definitely fuck themselves in the ass. Not best.
They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry!
Rawr! They're out of control. Everything is bad.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete.
Things suck. Subject?
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
Cool. We need to get off of this station because I do not care.
Anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's
Dickhole.
enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the meta-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Okay, so maybe this tutorial is not as cool as I thought it was, because that is absolutely kind of funny. Just like the way that they were like, grab the meta-gel! Grab the meta-gel!
Thanks, Shepard.
Grab the meta-gel!
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
I don't give a singular fuck about Cerberus politics.
She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
I do not care.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts.
What's with the she's got like shit on her butt, like right where you would grab it.
Shuttle bay is only a few. We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Oh, overload, like overload. Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Wait, datapad?
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre.
When I was, you don't know that you're not yet.
Why the change of heart?
Yeah, Cerberus is basically space racists.
But basically, things change.
Here's the thing though, they're like,
Declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back.
okay, it's complicated.
Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
So, not gonna lie. Cerberus is weird because Cerberus is both basically space racists and also half of them are human supremacists and half of them are people who just want to give humanity a fighting chance as the kind of newcomer. Half of them think that they are the human equivalent to the Asari Commandos, for instance, who are basically a special arm of the Asari for dealing with smaller issues. The Turians also have something like that. Most races do. They think that that's them. However, the other half is basically human supremacists. And their tactics are very constantly shitty and bad. So it's like half and half. It's not quite. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's one of those situations where, like, it depends on where you look at it from. And you're kind of like Elusive Man Tom. The Elusive Man is not a human. The Elusive Man doesn't think he's a human supremacist, but he kind of is. The Elusive Man is basically humanity first, and he doesn't realize, and he's willing to do anything to get humanity to the top, but he doesn't realize or even think of it as a supremacy situation. He thinks of it as a, fuck you, got mine situation. Does that make sense? Like, he doesn't think humans are superior, he just is one. He just is one, so he wants them to be on top. So, yeah, he sucks. But in this game, that's kind of what makes this game so, like, interesting, is the fact that you are working with an organization that genuinely is bad. Like, it's a bad place, bad organization, bad thing going on. But, like, it's kind of also, like, not the worst thing in the world. If the right hand knew what the left hand was doing. The right hand and the left hand don't have the same kind of thing. It's a whole existence.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
So it's, like, really interesting because, and genuinely, they are the only people trying to do anything about the Reapers. So working with them is kind of a necessity. For survival and for getting where they need to go, as you know, they're kind of. But working with them is basically a necessity.
Collision proximity warning. Impact imminent.
In order to save the universe. So, like, that's what makes this game, like, so interesting. Is, like, the obvious, like, Cerberus is bad, but like, but even though it pitches itself as a, like, a separate from the Alliance, it is bad for the same reason that militaries often tend to be bad. That being, like, this fuck you, got mine attitude that most militaries have, because that is the point of a military, for defense of your territory and interests. And Cerberus is basically devoted to what they believe to be humanity's interest at all costs. Which technically so is the Alliance. However, the Alliance has more red tape, more government oversight. So Cerberus is basically what the Alliance would be if they didn't have the oversight. Or at least that's how I see it.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What an introduction to the character!
What are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Cool. Katarina is at this point, like, my character, Katarina, is just like, I do not care what is going on. I just want out of here.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Elusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Jacob. I should have known your
See, like, characters like Jacob. Jacob has a fucking conscience. He's a good...
Isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
So it's like, it's really interesting. Also, technically, if you use, if you do the, merge ending with the Reapers in Mass Effect 3, then you like become.
With the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions.
Yeah,
to evaluate.
Miranda, more tests. It's been 2
since the
years.
attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's
2 years.
personality and memory
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
sooner we
Just
start,
stuff like that.
the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough
I have a
environment, no
headcanon
plans.
that
Enlisted
my
in the
character
troops
had
during the
a
fight on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
I have like a headcanon for my character. Since she like grew up in such a harsh environment, I do not think she beat the odds. I think she was a teen mom. Put her kid up for adoption. So somewhere out there, there's a little shepherd who doesn't know that they're a little shepherd. Just because I kind of like the idea of like someone from that background and someone who has like gone through so much, like thing. And I think teen moms are often like given like such a bad rap, and it's often not their fault. And it's like it is technically a little bit their fault, but like a lot of times it's due to a lack of education or a lack of resources to stay safe and to do things like that. So I just think the idea of them then becoming basically a hero is incredibly interesting to me. You know what I mean? I'm realizing now, though, that I gave that backstory... Because I made these characters, like, a lot of my original characters that I make off of video games, I do it when I'm in, like, middle school, or when I play the games the first time. So I'm realizing I gave that story to one of my Hispanic characters. Good job, Ren, you fucking idiot. Alright, I might need to change that. Or, like, undercut it somehow. I do a lot of this where I, like, I just create characters based off of the, just, inter-stories, stuff like that. Either that, or, like, maybe the solution, I guess the solution would also just be, like, more Hispanic characters with, like, different backgrounds and things like that. But I can see that creating a story like that for this character, I mean, there's no other stereotypes of that sort of thing going on with her, but, like, still, it kind of, like, now that I'm aware of that sort of thing, you know, when you, like, create a story when you're, like, younger and you don't realize the implications of it, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because, like, it's just, to me, it's just my character, and it's, like, not like I'm publishing anything or even, like, fanfiction, really. And the only place I talk about it is here. But, like, you know, sometimes when you, like, have original characters like that you made when you were, like, in middle school and high school and stuff, you kind of have to, like, face the music every once in a while that, like, whoops, that's a stereotype. But at the same time, like, you've ingrained it so much into the character that you don't want to change it now from their story. So you have to find a way to kind of, like, wrestle with that idea and, like, create something new out of it. Did what was necessary.
Bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker.
You got the job done. Satisfied?
Almost. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action.
Love you, Caden. I'm sorry.
Why did you leave him behind?
Are you... Why? Excuse me.
We should move on.
Let's try something else then. Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Council died on the Destiny Ascension, and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Anderson.
With the Council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new council.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson.
She is really pale.
Preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes.
I suppose you're right.
The only things that matter are my memory and my ability to shoot a gun. Woo! God, by the way, I realized that, like, I feel like I've touched on this before, where when I play RPGs, I get so stuck in the cinematics that I, like, often forget to talk, or, like, I pause for long things of talk, because, like, it takes so long for me to get through them.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Obviously, this isn't like a, oh, fuck yeah. Okay, so here's the other thing, though. When I customize Katarina, when I customize Cat Shepherd, I also made her specifically really, like, girly shit, so the second I was able to, I gave her, like, hot pink armor. She has, like, bright red dyed hair and, like, hot pink armor, and she, like, wears makeup and shit into battle because she wants to. And, like, to me, it's like, it's just so much fun to me, because it's a video game, to see, like, this character walk around in, like, hot pink armor. And it's really interesting to me, because, like, I want to get, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, see, here's the thing. When dude game designers give girls hot pink armor, and they are the only one with pink armor, that's a problem. When I, as someone who was raised a girl, give a character hot pink armor because I've decided that she likes pink, and because she can, because she's not a stealth fighter in any way, shape, or form, that's different. That is my justification. Now look at the Dragon Age armor! Look at it! No helmet. Into chest plate. Yep. Material. Least shiny. Let's give this. Let's get pink! I don't like that, because it, like, weirdly shows off the fact that she's got boobs. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I have a story reason, I swear to God. It's not that I just like it when they look dumb. Although it is fun when they look like dumb. It is fun when they look like absolute fucking idiots. Alright, moving on. That is the sentence I got into? Listen, man, I'm enjoying the hot pink armor. Look at it. It looks cool. Hot pink and 7 armor. Did the elusive man turn into some weird synthetic organic person? Yeah, he basically turned himself into, like, this synthetic organic kind of thing using Reaper tech.
Elusive man.
I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna be skipping through a lot of these cinematics because I've seen them a million times. And also I know I'm really bad at talking during these. So I would like to continue on to get to some of the more entertaining bits.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think.
Like, I love this game so much, but I've played it so many times.
One very specific woman might be all that stands between humanity.
That is one of the things that I'm like, really? By the way, it may be the end, but the game category says like, no, it can't be you, because it's not. It's not me. I swear to God, it can't be me, because when I went live, it said Mass Effect. When I went live, it said Mass Effect. Why? Why? It said Mass Effect. It changed. But what? I'm so mad. It was Mass Effect when I went live. This is so annoying. Okay, it fixed now. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. I swear to God, I'm changing them. I fixed it. It's annoying, but like, I don't give a shit.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
No, I'm the only one with changing power.
No one wants to. While you've been sleeping,
entire colonies have been disappearing. It's the Reapers.
You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
I'm gonna need a lot of convincing to work with Cerberus, dude.
Nothing you say is gonna convince me to trust you. I need more than words.
I'd be disappointed if I could persuade you that easily. Go and see for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Do I have a choice?
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Great. I like that. Very subtle. I brought you back, bitch. Yeah, very much like, shut up, Sheen. I need to pee. I will be right back, but I need to piss. So I will be right back. Cool. Moving on. I am not gonna bother to talk to Miranda and Jacob because I know their stories and everything. I don't need it. We're just gonna move on. Hey, gang. Just big ay. Like, I have an oncoming headache. That's fun. Don't you love those when you can, like, feel one just, like, slightly starting and you're like, oh, no.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
We're here to search, bitches.
Just keep your eyes open. We're looking for anything that tells us who did this.
Understood, Commander. With luck, we'll find something that was missed at the other colonies.
Then we can find out who's behind it and get some payback.
I'm glad that it was my head floating on Jacob's body for a second there. Ooh, it's snowing. How pretty. Hell yeah, I got some new weapons, bitch! Hold on, I want to level up. Yeah!
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
God, I feel like, I will say, though, this game, I don't know if it's just that I'm not in the mood for it, but I am not as entertained as I was the first 15 times I played. I have played this a lot. Like, I have played this so many times.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
I'm sure at some point I will go through and I will, fall in love again and, like, play it for months on end, but, like, right now...
Strange. Everything were disabled at the other colonies.
Ha! It's a Loki mech. I always forget about that.
Hostiles to the right.
Ah! Ah! Run!
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Goodbye! Ah!
Enemy down.
We doing a big fight. We doing a fight. We doing a big fight. We fighting.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
We certainly are not. There's aliens afoot. I will say I do love these. These are fun. I like the little matching games. I think they're fun.
Incoming.
Ah! Woo! Hello, new follower. Welcome, Barry Allen.
Stop right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down.
Tally!
You're alive?
Hey, by the way, I'm wearing my M7 leggings right now. I love my leggings.
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Miranda.
Praza, whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight.
I love the Quarians so much.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Like, this game has some of that fucking weird lighting shit too. What the fuck?
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured and,
You mean your COVID waifu?
around.
She means that he was unstable.
I've never understood the Quarians until COVID happened.
An infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town.
She's just, I love her so much. I love you, Tally!
Anything that moved.
Can we team up?
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the
What the fuck is with this lighting shit?
We'll circle around.
Like, it's worse in the pictures I've seen of the remake, but, like, this isn't stupid. This is just stupid. I don't know what it must be a fucking feature of their fucking system. Sounds like a plan.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard.
I love Tally so much. I love when she gains confidence, too. She's just like, no, bitch, you work for me, and you will do as I say, asshole.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
She wasn't talking to you. She was talking to me. Bye-bye! the music in this game is also really, really good, just in general.
Use overload on him. You're done.
Enemy down.
Do a shoot. I do a point, and I do a shoot. And then when I'm done doing the pointing, I'm doing the shooting. And then when I'm doing the shooting, I'm doing the pointing and the pointing and the shooting and the pointing and the shooting. And the shooting and the pointing. Uh-oh. I own this large hoodie I've never worn. Ah! That's so cool! Look at it go! Nice, man. You should wear it. It's really cool. I have, I'm wearing right now. I don't know if you can see them. Would give it to you if I could, probably. Hey, man, if I ever get a Puyo box, I'll send it over. But, like, I'm wearing N7 leggings. They're tri-colored, which you can't really see, but they have the N7 stripe, and they, got N7 on my hip. I also have my Tally ones, which you guys have seen before, which are over here. My Tally Zora leggings. The only thing I'm missing, I really want to get one of the, Andromeda sweaters, like Andromeda Edition sweaters, that they, like, look like the ones from the game. Got it from an insert coin. They made good stuff. Hell yeah! They used to have them at, like, Geek Stuff, but, like, I don't have a thing. But these are my Tally Zora leggings. I got all this from the BioWare store, back when that was a thing. Hold on, I got a Marie Kondo fold. Now that I'm holding it. Wait, ready? You pull it tight, and you fold it in half, and then you fold it 1/3, 2/3, and you end up with this clean fold. I'm a Marie Kondo bitch at heart. I love that woman. Good shit. Oh, did you see the Willow Smith single? Didn't she put out a rock song? I haven't heard it yet, but, like, I heard she put out a rock song.
Shepard, Raza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
How about don't be a dick to aliens, Miranda? You fucking racist! Maybe don't be a dick to, to Quarians when they have every right to mistrust Cerberus, you assholes. Miranda, you bitch. The music video kind of clashes with the style of the music. It's good, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it at some point. I saw a TikTok about it. But, like, I just hadn't had, like, a chance to actually sit down.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Wow, Miranda. Bitch.
Grabbing cover.
It's my fucking job, whore. I shouldn't call her a whore, because she's like, she's dressed like that, and it's not her fault. Damn! Oh, they like cramped her back.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
These fucking mechs, man.
One tough son of a bitch to take down.
Defense.
Overload will take out the shield.
Warp. Warp. Miranda!
Tag.
No, no, no! maybe she's into you calling her that. Now, Miranda would not be into that. Although, actually, you know what? She might. I can't tell.
This should come in handy.
I can't tell what Miranda would be like. Hot, though.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find.
I'm not here.
Monsters
I'm
come
really
back
scared.
to hide.
Hey, man.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide.
Why is that a Paragon action? I would like to know. My basic standard here is like when any action comes up, I do it.
They didn't find you.
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We weren't here.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Bugs.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together.
Bugs.
What the hell is that?
Look at all these buggies.
My god. I think it's a collector.
How the fuck can you tell from that blurry ass fucking video? Like, excuse me. No. How?
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
Swarms.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
What happened next?
God, this is good music, man.
Onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away, but they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
I like the Shepherd I've created because she has a good heart. She just also is like ready to kick ass at any possible moment, like hardened by like her life and hardened by, you know, military service.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them, the monsters, the swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings.
So did the humans not get Omni tools until they became part of the greater galaxy? So like 60 years ago?
Come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome.
Your people. Fuck off, Miranda.
Please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Not even for you. Tally! Bitch, I want to hug you so bad. I wish I could hug Tally. I bet she gives good hugs. I mean, the armor would be cold, but like all the fabric on top of it, I bet she gives good hugs. I bet Tally gives good hugs. I don't think Garrus gives good hugs. Listen, I'm a Garrus simp, and I will admit that. I'm also a Tally simp, but I do not think Garrus gives good hugs. He's got too many angles. And too many of them are bone. Tally would give good hugs. Jack doesn't hug. Thane would also, I think, give very good hugs. Thane's got, like, it's the dad energy. It's the DILF energy. Good hugs. Jacob would not. Miranda would not. No one who worked for Cerberus would give good hugs. Liara would, like, you'd think she'd give good hugs, and then, like, she'd be a little bit awkward about it. Mass Effect 2 and 3, Liara gives good hugs. Mass Effect 1, Liara is just a bit too awkward. Who else? I just think Tali would give the best hugs on the team. Tali and Thane.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders.
Hell yeah!
Get out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Ooh, that's just such a good music cue. And I love how it's got like that horror movie vibe, but like the end with the like little boom, boom, boom. It's like Mass Effect-y. Like it's good. It's good music choice.
Good work on Freedom's progress.
Fuck off!
The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You can fuck off, Elusive Man. Just tell me about the fucking data.
Should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
You don't seem surprised, you dickwad.
Why do I get the feeling you knew
I had
about
my suspicions, but I needed. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as... Until now, we've had no evidence.
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
The abductions are related. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Aranda and Jacob aren't enough. How many do you need to keep me in check?
I've made it clear to Miranda and Jacob that everyone else on this list was chosen specifically for this mission.
You worry about the Collectors.
Get fucked, Elusive Man. I don't give enough of a shit.
Head to Omega and find Mordin.
Mordin!
He may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
I'm gonna punch this motherfucker.
What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear someone you can trust.
Joker! Joker! That's my man!
Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up,
I
records
love
sealed,
Joker
and I was
so much.
grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Normandy SR2! Ha! I love that in Mass Effect 3, they keep the same ship and just give it a paint job.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Oh, that is such a classic. They should have had her coming through with like the silhouette classic like thing from that one movie that I know the references to but don't remember what it's actually called. Let's go get Garrus! I don't give a shit about Mordin. I'm here for Archangel. Archangel time! Garrus time! I've got calibrations. Shepard and Garrus are like one of my ultimate OTPs. And yes, I did just use the word Yes, I did just use the word OTP in the year of our Lord 2021. But like that's basically what it is. Like I fucking love that shit. They're just so good together. Also, I started watching She-Ra, and by started I meant continued, because I like got most of the way through season 1 back right before Thanksgiving, and then completely forgot about it for a little while. Get out of here, Tumblr trash. Fuck you! You knew I was Tumblr trash when you came here. But anyway, I started watching She-Ra, the new one, and I have to say, as much as I love everything else, for some reason, the relationship that Entrapta and Hordak have is just so interesting and good to me. I do not care about the ship. I know about the ship.
The collectors use some type of advanced technology to
Still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
But yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. I keep getting distracted by it. I just love it. I love it so much. I'm also just a simp for like villain turn good because girl.
Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
But just the like I love the dynamic of like evil man, not really evil, learns through one person how to be less evil. Like, fuck everyone else, I love you. I fucking love that dynamic so much, and I would die for it. I don't know why, it just makes me feel good. Also, I love Entrapta so much. I wish more people understood her.
Jacob and I should return to our posts.
Let's take a look at my terminal, huh? On the afternoon of the True, come talk to me in the Citadel. Zaid Masani lost contact with the survey ship. I found the crash site. Cerberus Assault Armor, Blood Dragon Armor, Project Overlord, Arc Projector, Kasumi Goto. Whomst I love. It's very good. Anyway, I'm bored playing this, so I'm gonna save. We're gonna move to just chillin'. We're gonna move to some just chat and stuff, because I am for the next like half hour, because I don't want to play this. I'm kind of bored. You know what I mean? I'm bored. I'm bored. I don't want to do it. I don't want to play this anymore. You know, when you're just like, you know what? Actually, I don't want to. It's been like a day for me. It was my first day at my new job, so like my entire brain is like trying its best to kind of be awake now. I have class tomorrow morning, and then my other job that I've had for a while, and then back to and then work on Saturday, going to my mother's house on Sunday, to pack and do things and stuff like that. Just biting on my own fingers. But it's been a little bit insane over here, and it's gonna be a little bit insane for me for the next 2 weeks, which is why I'm not streaming on Sunday, and then why like it's gonna be a lot of this for the next 2 weeks of me like when I am here, just kind of being a little bit more mellow and a little bit more like, you know, especially as I'm getting used to being up so early. My new boss has me on the morning shift, so it's gonna depend, but they seem to want me in either opening entirely, so 8 a.m., or I come in at 9 to take over something. And that kind of depends. So that's my life for the next forever. And by forever, I mean until I guess I move on. I don't know. You know, I kind of did it. It's like I'm graduating. I don't know if I'm on the founders list, but I hope so. Which is the top 40% of your class in any one school. I hope so, because I have like a 3.58 GPA. So it would be nice. You know? And then, like, kind of getting through, you know, I got the apartment and I got the job and I can afford to live and I'm going to continue the streaming thing. And it's like, I know what my long-term goal is. This is my long-term goal, you know, because I love doing this. Like, this is my favorite thing to do. And this is what I would love to do this, like, just as my job and just not have to worry about the other things. But at the same time, I know that once it becomes, like, something that I do full-time, it might become, like, annoying. That's always a risk. But anyway, like, I'm, like, kind of just here. Thanks. I'm just excited to be here. But yeah, Patreon stuff went up, and if you are one of my patrons, you will know that I'm working towards now getting, like, a proper gaming desk, which means once I move my setup to, my new apartment, which I'm getting the keys for tomorrow, so that'll be nice, have my own place. I'm bringing, like, a bag of stuff that I'm literally just going to deposit in my new room, and just leave there, because I'm not going to need it until I really move in. Like, stuff like my extra set of sheets, my extra bath mat, you know, my extra set of sheets, my bath mat, you know, a couple extra smaller things that I just, like, that are just kind of lying around, that I haven't used or probably won't use until I really move for, like, another 2 or 3 weeks. So, like, unneeded stuff. Stuff like that. So, that'll be fun. Hey, Casablanca, you coming up? You wanna come hang out? No, you're just gonna go that way? There he goes. I guess he's gonna go get some water. Or not. I can never tell what he's doing. What are you doing, buddy? Hey, Casablanca, what are you doing? What are you doing? But, like, I got the job, I got the apartment, and now I'm just kind of, you know, I did it. I don't know what the long-term goal is other than this after that. But I'm working on getting, I'm saving up all my Twitch money and stuff for, like, a proper gaming desk and gaming chair. It's on my Amazon wish list. I should show you guys. Here, I can show you guys the thing that I'm gonna get, just so you guys can see. Because I think it's really, really cool. Just see the one that I'm working towards. Give me just a second. Streaming wish list. No, that's please. Streaming wish list, yep. Okay. And then we're gonna go here. And instead of this, we're gonna go to window capture. And we're gonna go to properties. And we're gonna go to Amazon, and we're just gonna, oh, nice, that actually just worked. Do you see what I'm looking at? Like, this thing, which it has all the things that I want on it, because, like, this is, like, an investment that I'm, like, putting in towards, you know, where it's got, like, LED lights embedded, it's got a cup holder, which is entertaining, and, like, a thing for that. It's got a mouse pad built in. It also has, if I go scroll down, it tilts the way I want it to. It has, like, this power socket holder to, like, hide things, and I'm getting the gamer chair with the Bluetooth and all that, you know. So I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to, like, put it together and, like, just kind of have it on hand to kind of, like, go through. I think that'll be really, really fun, and I can't wait. But yeah, kind of just like that, and like I'm like starting a list of like things I need for my new apartment, and then things that I want. And I can't really do that until until I go home. And by home, I mean to my mother's house on Sunday. Just to like see, which is why I'm not streaming, just to like see what I have on hand. So that I can like prepare what I need. And stuff like that. So for instance, a lot of my grandmother's old furniture that she's not using anymore because she's dead. Jesus. I'm taking stuff like that. But once it's all set up, the original point that I was going here with was a lot of the next couple streams, once I'm there, will be me sitting probably on the floor of my room. That'll be the setup until this desk situation happens, probably. Because I'm not going to buy, because my one desk that I have at home, at my mother's house, is, I gotta get into that habit. I do not trust it to stay in one piece when I move it, and I hate the chair. And I don't feel like moving it all the way to New York just to, in a month or two, when I have this desk, like, shove it into a storage unit or on the side of the curb and just never see it again. Like, it just makes more sense to keep it there. And the same thing with, like, my drafting table, which was my dad's, which is a good drafting table, but I don't want to, but my room isn't big enough for it to exist with the desk, so it's kind of like going around it. Do you know what I mean? And then I'll just save up for the desk and the chair properly. But yeah, that's my plan. So I have to use the bathroom. I'm kind of like tired from being my first whole full day at work. So I'm gonna go, and I'm going to see you guys on Thursday, this next Thursday, where we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. Woo! We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. I would love some hype for it. It's gonna be both like my best friend who's a DM kind of showing off their skills, and also me kind of using it as like a play test for my manual that I'm writing, and stuff like that. So that's fun, and I'm really excited about it. A huge shout out to my patrons, Nevek Link, Peter Hughes Art, and I think also Ultimate Honey Badger, who I need to add to the thing again. I didn't have the time this week, so I got as much of it done as I could. Other than that, Casablanca, did you open your thingy? Yes, you did. Okay. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, and I will see you all next Thursday. Bye-bye!